In 4 short years, I earned a bachelor's degree in corporate communications. In 4 short years, I had the opportunity to intern with two Fortune 500 companies. In 4 short years, I learned ways to deal with life, death, and each emotion in between. In 4 short years, I found people who would help me shape me into the person I am today through their guidance and friendship. But in just 4 short years, I realized that I had made a second home. Elizabethtown College was now more than just a dot on the map. It was a community that I was proud to be a part of, and one that I was sad that I had to leave. Going into E-Town, I knew exactly when I wanted to finish my core, travel abroad, get an internship, and find a job. I was excited to begin the rest of my life. But this all changed after the first month of college. E-Town was brand new to me, and I was overwhelmed. Everyone I talked to talked about how easy college was for them and how much they loved it, but despite this, I was struggling. That feeling of belonging didn't click for me until my sophomore year. I was so caught up in trying to have a similar experience to those around me, I didn't realize that I wasn't making my own. I quickly realized that the college experience would be what I would make of it, and if it was going to be miserable, it's because I let it be miserable. I got accepted into the Peer Mentor program, and on our first day of training, I knew I had finally found the thing that would make E-Town start to feel like home. I got myself more involved on campus. Aside from the Peer Mentor program, I became involved in my department more, doing things such as ECTV, The Townian, and the radio show. I began working for SWEET for the Office of Student Activities, where I began my love of programming events, and I decided to do an independent study in marketing and explore yet another area of study that interested me. It was when I started to have an open mind about things and a positive outlook, I realized there were so many places and people around me that would have the biggest impact on my time during E-Town. It didn't always have to follow a plan. The overwhelming part of E-Town slowly started to fade away as I became closer to my classmates and fellow peer mentors. I realized the people you spend your time with can be just as important as the places you go. They say that the building blocks of life are basically anything and everything you can use to reach your dreams. What they don't tell you is that these building blocks don't always have to be the classes you take, the internships you land, or the academic achievements that you gain, but the people you meet along the way are just as important. I value the people and the experiences that have helped me grow, and know that despite whatever the next step in my life holds for me, E-Town will always be here, holding its arms open for me to fly home to. And the friendships I have made will forever stand, because it certainly is true what they say: Blue Jays, always.